So speaking of the international guys, apparently the USA team should be worried. It's been some close games. USA beat the South Sudan team. Let's be clear, 101-100 by 1 point. LeBron James had to score him a little clutch bucket. Le Patriot.
Had to shrug them shoulders too.
Le Francis Scott Key. LeBron Washington, George Washington James. Yeah, they had to beat South Sudan. Now, I want to remind y'all, and I'm pretty sure I'm factually correct when I say this. The South Sudanese did not have a basketball court in South Sudan before like a year ago. No. I'm saying that to be true.
Okay.
Luau Deng, yes, that Luau Deng went to South Sudan, built a basketball court, and now they're only losing to America by 1 point. So I ain't gonna lie. Hey, Luau Deng, he's a gamer. Hey, clap it up for Luau Deng.
Yes,
I don't know. Like, yeah, W. I feel like that's one of them Disney movies, where they say they get the ragtag team, and then somehow the ragtag team wins state, but they lost. That's the same premise. All right, this is from Apex Jones on Twitter. Fact: Team USA was favored by 43 points and would have lost if not for an Anthony Edwards arm grab. Don't ever mention these MFs in the same sentence, paragraph, or documentary with the 92 Dream Team ever again in your life. He goes on to say, for all you walking in here with the excuse salad and deflection gumbo, never heard of that one, Team USA was favored by 43 points today. So miss me with all that. Teams are so much better now. Favored by 43 and needed Anthony Edwards to slap the shit out of Wenyen Gabriel's wrist to win by 1 point.
It's almost like the comp's better.
He just said he's gonna say that. He got you.
Was that the trap card? Hold on. I got a trap card now, chat. Yeah, Mirror Force. Yeah.
I mean, seriously though, Damo, are you worried?
Am I worried that it's gonna take La Homelander to step in and win whenever we need him to, just like the Lakers? No, that doesn't worry me at all. That our 47-year-old team captain of Captain America is still taking game winners for us. I'm not worried at all that the best players on Team USA are above the ages of 35. I'm not worried in the slightest, honestly. And we're out here with that, running up against Wenyen Gabriel, of all people. And that nigga him and his ragtag team of guys almost turned this shit into the Mighty Ducks. The mighty South Sudanese Ducks, actually. This is crazy.
Were there any other NBA players on that team outside of Wenyen?
No. I don't even know that to be fact be souls, but no, bruh.
Bruh, I see somebody get a putback dunk. I'm like, nigga, Wenyen Gabriel's doing that? And I look, it was not Wenyen Gabriel. It was like 7 niggas on the court that looked like Wenyen Gabriel. I was like,
JT Thor, apparently.
People? JT Thor's on the team?
W2K jump shot. That's all I know for. I ain't gonna lie.
Carlick Jones, he was on the Mavericks in 21 and 22 in the Windy City Bulls. Oh, but Damo, I mean, come on, he was, I mean,
that's a pro player. Hey, flowers what flowers do. That's 3 pro players on the team that literally, as Omar said, a year ago, their country had no basketball courts. They was like, I don't know if y'all seen them TikToks of the African dudes, because one of them actually made the combine this year. Like he documented his journey. Yeah, he documented his journey for the last couple of years on TikTok of him just training with the lack of equipment, essentially. And through sponsorships, people seeing that, built up. He got better stuff. And then he got invited to the draft. I don't know if the little nigga got drafted. If he did, cool. If he didn't, that's tough. But yeah, they really don't got much over there. So it's actually dope to see people like Luka Bamute, another guy that he was the one that found Joel Embiid. He was out there seeing some 6'8", 6'10" kid kicking a soccer ball. Like, yeah, where your parents at? Come on, let's get you. Let's go ahead and do something. If I'm gonna do one thing is Luka Bamute. I'm gonna do this. This is my information.
He said, "What is my legacy?
My moment?
Yeah, what is my Jordan moment?"
I got 2 contracts left at best.
Forward on the Clippers. or I found Joel Embiid.
Mind you, Joel Embiid and his family can speak perfect English. They can listen to it. Him, no, I got it. I'll translate. You don't know what these guys are saying. So they're basically saying they'll sign him. You just got to bring me. I don't know. You got to just sign that. Why are we doing him like that? That's so.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Apparently, Bo could have been on this team, but he wasn't. I mean, he just didn't even make the roster. So it might be a competitive roster. We might be playing around.
Bo couldn't make this team.
He was on the 25 man. He didn't make the Olympics, the Olympic roster.
He didn't want to play. He actually talked about that when he went to train with KD and Chet. That when that clip came out, he was like, I'm gonna let them have it. I'm not really from there anyway. Like I'm just.
I respect.
Want to play.
That's
what he was really. He grew up over here. He's Americanized. He's like, I don't want to be Joel, but at the same time, I got enough respect for myself.
Especially if they're gonna make. I mean, hey, if they're one win away from beating the Olympic team, I wouldn't want to take that away from them because I'm gonna play them guys. I can only imagine that they came there on a repainted church bus. I just seen like, what is it called? Hurricane Season. It's that movie where Forrest Whitaker is the coach of the team in New Orleans after Katrina. Mm-hmm. I could only imagine they pulled up to the Olympics in a painted church bus. Somebody had on size 13 shoes and they were 11. And just again, like Darmo said, this ragtag bunch, the math teacher is the bus driver, is the assistant coach.
Coach Carter ass team.
Yeah.
I like it.
First of all, I'm gonna need you to stop right now. Like they don't have 3 pro players that can accommodate them to have a normally painted bus, not repainted. They got a normal charter bus.
Let me imagine, Darmo, please.
No, man, because you're making it seem like these niggas literally just founded basketball last week. Like, they went out and handed jerseys, and niggas like, you're tall. There you go. Like, no, these things, they got people that been playing ball. I'm pretty sure you can find, if the guys on their roster didn't play in the NBA, they probably played in the Professional African League, the BAL, I think it is. Mm-hmm. Think it's that. Also, yeah, I got to tell you about that. That's actually a fun little league. That's another league we should really look into because they are actively seeking marketing. But yeah, those guys probably played in that league, the Professional African Basketball League, where J. Cole went to play, matter of fact. J. Cole was over there whooping and wasn't getting playing time.
Came back. Won't. Yeah.
I'm not dragging it, and Gilbert Arenas is confirming that I'm not dragging it. Let me
oh no.
Let's get the Gil clip up here.
Almost lost to some Africans. Yeah, we almost lost to them. And the king had to save. The king had to save us. I know the LeBron haters are mad. We almost lost to them.
He's so funny, Chad.
The Ahi tribe. This is crazy. Man, Embiid over there, goddamn throwing the game. He throwing the game for his cousins and shit. We're supposed to be losing to air up there. Come on, man. Cool Runnings. We're not supposed to lose to the Cool Runnings team. They don't even have shoes. They get their shoes from America. We got to ship them shoes. They don't even have basketball rims, though. Manu Bull, I seen he had to walk, an hour and a half to go shoot basketball. We losing to people who don't even, they got baskets in the back. They shooting on fucking peach baskets in dirt, no shoes.
Well, look at Damo.
That is a new level of xenophobia, boy. I'm trying to tell you. I did not know what was going on.
It is Gil's America.
I didn't know Gilbert was a Trump guy.
I didn't know he was a MAGA guy either.
Close these goddamn borders, man. No cap.
I did not know he was a Trump guy. What's the problem? Are we overreacting? Or are we not overreacting about this USA team?
I mean, a win is a win. I don't view it as overreacting. No, I do view it as overreacting. We're about to say, oh my God, we only beat South Sudanese by 1. Like, now if they go on to lose out, like get blown out by 30 by like Lithuania or somewhere, all right, we can have this conversation. But if the South Sudanese is magically the 3 seed, like I don't know, maybe them niggas is just good. Who knows?
I want to ask y'all this, and this is not a rhetorical question. If they lose and not get the gold, would y'all care for real? Would y'all be upset?
I would be upset. I would be upset.
Upset is a stretch. I think that there are like, I don't know. I don't want to say issues on the team because even today, I don't know if y'all saw now. And I'll say this: the German team is a good team. Dennis Schroeder and them just won some big trophy. I don't want to say it was Eurobasket because I'm not gonna act like I know for real, but they did win a big. It might have been the qualifiers, whatever, last year. But they did win a big tournament just last year. So I'm not gonna act like they're a bad team. However, they definitely struggled. Some of these players are struggling, and I can read off who is and who isn't struggling. And a lot of people are upset with Joel Embiid. So I don't think that these players are bad. Maybe it's just a team fit type of situation. And ultimately, I don't care what nobody says. People are getting better. People are getting better. Like I would want them to. France looks like as a team they look crazy. Serbia looks crazy. These countries are just getting better. Like why is that crazy to say?
Yeah, talent has risen worldwide, and these other teams have more like chemistry together as opposed to Team USA. So, and especially because of the fact that they're playing on 10-minute quarters and it's going to be single elimination. 7-game series, I don't think anyone's beating Team USA. Even 3-game series, I'm gonna keep it a whole stat. But just a 1-game elimination, yeah, bro, one of these teams can get them.
What you said actually, and what you just said made me think about something too. The guys, and this is for the most part. I'm not saying this exists for everybody. I'm not saying their whole teams are like this, but these guys are pretty much like, I don't know who's been together for the past 4 or 5 years. The core of the Celtics or whatever. They take like the core of the Celtics and then drop Jokic on the team, who comes over in the summer and plays with them anyway. It's like the core of the Celtics, and then Rudy has the availability to play now. Let's just put Rudy on the team, who he was here last summer anyway. These guys, we got some guys that are teammates on the team for sure, but it's a smorgasbord and amalgam. It's just a mixture of guys on a team.
Also, guys that aren't being role players too.
Yeah,
I was about to say guys that are all used to playing one way as the number one guy. You got a bunch of number ones, couple twos, and a number 4 on a team versus these countries who are putting together actual teams. Not even putting them together, they're holding them together and building teams. They've built these Olympic rosters. They've built these world teams. We're just doing stuff every summer.
Now, on the opposite of that, though, because I did say all of American basketball might be in a little bit of a pickle. Well, and also let me say this before we get into that. The 92 Olympic team definitely played some teams that were thrown together for the opportunity to meet Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, and Larry Bird. Respectfully. Like, I'm being 100%. There were teams that, they were blowing these guys out. But again, they had no business being there only because, and I don't even have to fact check this. I'm pretty sure there were people on those Olympic teams for other countries that also did track and field, that also did fencing, that also did other sports at that same Olympics. They just, let's run over here. Only reason why them teams were put together is so that they could meet Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, and Magic Johnson.
Yeah, game wasn't global back then yet, so it was starting, but that's the credit that everyone gives it. Oh my God, that's the credit that everyone gives the Dream Team.
So I did say both teams were in trouble. I don't know if y'all watched it this weekend. WNBA All-Star Game happened, and because it's an Olympic year, the way that they did this, they had the women's team USA play the WNBA Olympic team, which is just a collection of, WNBA players that aren't playing, that don't have Olympic commitments, that aren't playing international ball, et cetera, et cetera. So these are supposed to be the best women in the world. They lost to Team WNBA. Caitlin Clark had 10 assists. Angel Reese had her double-double. Arike Agumawale had 27 in the third quarter alone. She was hooping.
Yeah, I seen 30 in the second half.
Yeah, 32 in the second half. Just she was throwing up bullshit and it was going in. Like she was hooping. I say that to say, can we put together a team of players who aren't in the Olympics that could beat the current men's Olympic team?
Okay. The we producers.
So of NBA players that aren't playing in the Olympics, damn, it's other people representing their country, so we can't use those guys either.
Can't use those guys that already have Olympic commitments. You cannot use them.
Let's just come up with some names, man, that will qualify.
Yeah, just throw some names out there. I got
Jalen Brunson.
The real JB.
The other JB, Jalen Brown. Come on.
I say Jalen Brown too.
Baby Jalen.
Are we counting Kawhi? We can't, because technically he was.
No, you're not counting. Yeah, I'm gonna say he technically had a commitment, but then reneged. I guess Paul George, Tyrese Maxey. You gotta go team by team at this point and really
Donovan Mitchell, Paolo.
It's a lot of guards at this point. Paolo.
Yeah, some more bigs. Need some more bigs.
Evan Mobley.
Okay. And I'm not saying that like I mean that's just where we are.
Jared Allen, Nick Claxton,
Jaren Jackson,
Jaren Jackson, Triple J.
Yeah.
Oh, John Morant.
Yeah.
Okay. Zion. You said who?
Jimmy.
Oh, we might got a shot. I ain't gonna lie. With Jimmy, we might got a shot. No funny shit. One game. We need one game. One game.
Yeah. One game.
Let me tell you who. I mean, are we missing? We got Jalen Brunson. We got guard pretty much. I mean, we didn't say Kyrie.
We need more bigs, man. Yeah,
I'm trying to think of size. We got Paolo. Oh, Chet. Chet don't got. Is he on team select? Is he on the select team? No.
No.
I mean, on the select team.
So then Chet.
Chet.
I said a couple big names. Bigs. I mean, not big names, but bigs. We need forwards. We got Triple J.
Harden didn't make it.
Mikal Bridges.
Zion. Mikal
Bridges.
We got Paul George on there, right?
I got Paul George on there. Oh shit, we're running out of names.
I ain't gonna lie, might have to put Aaron Gordon on there as a big.
Fox. Forward. Oh, Draymond too. Gordon.
Sabonis. Does Sabonis count?
Nah. Oh.
Is he playing for? I don't think.
So.
I think he falls in that. I think Sabonis might qualify.
Let's see if he.
Some of the spammy cat in chat. Boy cat.
Isn't Cat playing for the Bahamas?
DR?
Or Dominican Republic?
Yeah, I thought Cat was DR.
Damn.
Isn't he playing with them?
Yeah, I don't think Cat counts.
Yeah.
Well, stop spamming him, man. God.
No, hold on now. Okay, Sabonis.
Walker Kessler.
We can do Sabonis. We might be able to do Cat. Cat might have not. He might have not did it this year.
I thought he was down there with them. He was.
Is your Embiid pick?
Is he our Embiid pick?
Nigga said Nas Reed. All right, we're reaching. We're reaching. Once niggas start saying Nas Reed. All right.
Oh no. Oh well, he did FIBA. I don't think he did. I don't think he's doing the Olympics. It's not included on the Dominican roster. So we can do Sabonis and we can do Cat if y'all want to.
Throw him on there.
Okay.
I think that selection size is pretty good. Then I think we got the names we're gonna have. I don't think there's one we're really missing.
Yeah.
Knicks, Celtics. We got Jalen.
Draymond. We throwing Draymond on there?
I put Draymond on there. We didn't say LaMelo. I'm just trying to get the big names at this.
For namesake.
We got Trae Young. We anybody from the Rockets? Paolo. Anybody from the Heat? Jimmy.
I'm not saying is Sengun playing for us? I think is Sengun playing for us?
Saying Dylan Brooks, we probably are reaching.
Oh, he plays for Canada, but
yeah, he does play for Canada.
Yeah,
depending on what Jalen Green wants to claim, I don't know.
Then I go to the West Coast. Nobody on the Mavericks. Nobody on the Rock. I already did Mavericks. Portland Trailblazers. We might be able to get a Detroit Pistons guy. Phoenix. We got everybody from Phoenix besides like Bradley Beal. All right, we're good to go. All right. Give me a starting five. Just give me a five.
I would
Jalen
say
Brunson at the one?
Ja Morant. I would Ja or Jalen at the 1. Yeah.
You got to give me one.
No, but
name.
you can go first. You can go first.
No. I'm with you. Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson's fine.
Okay. D Mitch at the 2. Would be a better
Over PG at the 2 for size purposes and defense.
PG might have to. Oh yeah. Oh well. We have Jaylen Brown, so we can do both Paul George and
D Mitch coming off the bench.
I'd probably have D Mitch, and then Jaylen Brown. To be honest with you,
isn't Team USA running like Curry and Drew Holiday at the 1 and 2?
Are they? I don't know what their starting 5 is, so maybe that's.
Yeah, I don't know if they're just experimenting right now or
I
what.
Think so. I think so. Just throw some names out there. Let's throw some names out there.
I'm saying if they're running Curry and Drew, I'm fine going small at the 1 and 2.
Yeah. Okay. If let's assume they're going. Can we give Team USA a starting 5 and then go based off that?
We could just do a 6. It's not. I'm not gonna hold you strictly to it. Jaylen Brown at the 3, right?
Yeah.
Over Jim.
Jaylen Brown at the 3. You got Paolo, you got Triple J, you got Zion, you got Jimmy.
Paolo at the 4.
Paolo at the 4.
Sabonis counts, right? He said Sabonis.
Sabonis counts. You got Draymond. You got Cat.
I feel like Team USA about to run double big though. I don't know.
So would you want to put? Would you want to go? So what, you want to go double big in return? So what, Sabonis at the 4 or you want him at the 5?
I was thinking Sabonis at the 4. And then
Sabonis at the 4. And
we'll just give the option. We'll say Sabonis / Paolo, depending on what they do. I'll put PG at the 2, depending on what they do. And then at the 5, I mean, I guess we got to go Jaren Jackson for overall. Or Cat.
Yeah.
Cat, Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, AD and Embiid are down there. I'd rather have Triple J.
So Jaren Jackson as opposed to Cat.
Yeah, for defensive purposes.
All right.
I don't like if it's AD and Joel. What? Well, Sabonis does bust AD ass. Never mind. I'll take it back.
Forgot about it.
Chat, this is Let's Keep It a Buck's official team of remaining players in the NBA that could beat Team USA. We got Jalen Brunson, we got Donovan Mitchell / Paul George, Jaylen Brown, Paolo / Sabonis. We got Jaren Jackson Jr. / Cat. Some other names that'll probably make this team: Tyrese Maxey, Evan Mobley, Ja Morant, Zion, Jimmy Butler, Harden, Trae Young, Kyrie, Sabonis.
Guards, damn.
Yeah. Mikal Bridges.
Draymond making that team. I ain't gonna lie. We need some defense off the bench, man.
We need a fucking leader.
Go role players.
That's what Jimmy's there for.
Yeah, we got Jimmy. I ain't gonna lie.
Jimmy and Draymond, they'll be the vocal leaders, the hothead, the energy.
Is that beating Team USA, chat?
Predictions?
Polls?
Y'all think what we put together would be Team USA? I don't think so. But one game.
One game situation. They could take one.
They could take one. They could. If I were to bet, nah.